Hey guys, here we are looking at some Grand Austria Hotel. Let's do a quick run through the rules and board, and then we'll get started. First thing here, this is our staff cards. We did a random draft at the beginning of the game. These are going to be one-time effects, each round effects, or end game scoring. Costs on the top to get them out. Okay, so these are going to be a pretty big driving force for us here, to make sure that each round and each turn is as beneficial as possible. All right, here is our action board. We roll the dice each turn. Then we can choose from one of these sections here. If I choose a 1 or 2, I'm going to get some sort of resource. Okay, here's the test. First test: strudel, cake, wine, coffee. Nailed it. Okay, here we can open up rooms or prepare rooms for guests. Here we're going to increase either our political favor or our money. Here, staff, discount. So if I have 2 dice here, I would take -2 for all these cards. I went in my draft very low card heavy, and you'll see here why in just a second. And then a 6 is kind of a special. You have to spend a krone. That's another one I know, krone. And you can mimic any of these actions for the amount of dice in the 6. Not here. So if I took this 6 and this 3, I'd get 1. I'd get 1 because I have 1 6. Okay. Up here, this trash can, the very rarely used trash can. You can pass your turn. When you pass, you're going to discard 1 dice. You're going to let all the other players take their turn, and then you're going to re-roll with 1 fewer dice, whatever's left over. So there is some manipulation there. So there's not that much randomness. Honestly, I barely ever use it because I just kind of roll with what I got. Draw, discard piles, whatever. Resources. Okay. Here, this is what I was talking about. Why I went with cheap staff members. These are I forget the name of them, but they're end game scoring, basically achievements that you want to achieve. So if you get $20, you're the first person to do it. You're going to drop your marker here. You're going to get 15. The second person is going to drop their marker and get 10. So there are ways to garner points. So here we get 20 krones. Here complete 2 complete rows up and down. Here complete 4 red and 3 yellow rooms. Okay, so these again are huge. You get 1, you feel good. You get 2, you feel great. You feel 3, you had an amazing game. Here, the political favor. This is the thing that you're going to grow to hate each round. This is also your round marker. You're going to move forward. Anytime you cross one of these, you're gonna check your progress on the political track. Okay, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna score the victory points on the bottom. Then you're going to subtract 3, so you're gonna move your chip back 3. If you're in this yellow part, you're gonna get the bonus, which I'll talk about later. Here, no effect. If you're in the black, you're gonna get the negative reaction. So that's not good. Here's your guest list. Cost to acquire them, what they're going to need to be fulfilled in order for you to place their order, victory points for getting them into your room and placing their order, and then one-time effects that are going to happen. Okay, if we look at our own personal player board, we've got our rooms, and they're clustered into groups, and this was a hard thing for me to see the first time I played it. So this right here is a group. There's 2 solid floors, 1, 2, 3. When you complete groups, you get some sort of bonus. Blue is going to be victory points. Red's going to be money. Yellow is going to be political favor. Here's my krone tracker. You always start at 10. And then this is my cafe where I can put goods. One of the extra things I can always do is, for $1, move goods to my guest who will be sitting here. I can have a max 3. And we see over here Leopold. That's why we're here. Our former assistant has opened his own hotel, and we're going to vie for dominance here. Leopold's going to ignore some things that I have to do, but Leopold's not going to get as nice of a choice, and he's also not going to keep any staff cards that are one-time use or ongoing effects. He's only going to keep staff cards that that are endgame. So I have a little bit of advantage in that I can really focus in on this kind of engine, perhaps, I guess you could say, but he's not going to spend crones, he's not going to spend resources. It's going to be tough goings. All right, so we start with first player here. This is the other interesting thing about this game. Oh, forgot to put that back. All right. I'm going to take the first action, he's going to take the second and third action, I'm going to take the fourth action, and then we're going to rotate. So it's kind of that snake action effect. So looking at what we've got, the very first thing you do on your action is you are going to pick a guest. Okay? So I'm always thinking about what objectives there are. I need to get 2 straight rows, and I need to get 4 red and 3 yellow. Well, I've got 2 red, and my only red is here, and he's going to let me flip a house down. Oh, did you guys hear that? There's been a murder in Savannah. Okay, so the thing I think I'm going to do, but he's going to cost me 2. And I remember I'm working towards 20, and money's always tight. But he does flip a room for free, which could almost help me complete a group. Not sure. Greens can go anywhere. So a nice, easy one to do would be him. He's going to cost me 0. He's going to give me at least $1. He's going to cost me 1 resource. So, risky move, but can be a bigger benefit. Easy thing, but minimally does something. Here I can get another card in my hands. Yeah, so these guys aren't played. I could really go for another end game. I could always go for that political favor, because here, if I'm not up there in 3 rounds, I'm gonna have to discard 4 goods. But I'm gonna get 2 goods, which is kind of nice. Oh, so many hard decisions, and every single turn matters. Let's just go with one. Let's go with. Well, let's see. What action am I going to do? Am I going to want to put a staff member out real soon? Because I've got a lot of these ongoing effects. Every time I do a blue, I get a political favor. Every time I take a 5, I get 2 political favor. Here, every time I take a 1 or a 2, I get to open a room. That's really nice. Or here, oh, I don't have to pay money. Normally, you have to pay that 1 crone to move stuff from your cafe onto your guests. Here, he's going to let me move it for 0. So I really think I need to place one of these to be a really big benefit. I think I like this guy first because I know I'm going to gather a lot of resources, so it's going to move a lot, which means I'm going to need money to open up, to prepare rooms, which means I need to save my money, which means I'm going to take this guy right here. Okay, so I'm going to take him. I just take him. I add him to my guest list here. Sorry. I then just slide these guys down, rotate a new one in. All right. All right, here we go. All right, so that was my first step, was doing this. Now I'm going to take a dice. This is a really nice number. So the way the resources work is you have to take more brown or red than white or black. So in this case right here, I could take 2 red and 1 black. Here I could only take 1 brown. So that's how the resource is going to work. You can always also pay 1 crone to increase the number of dice here. So if I paid a crone, I could have 1, 2, 3, 4. That way I could get 2 red, 2 black, 2 wine, 2 coffee. But I think I said I was going to take a 5. So I'm going to take that 5. And then I'm going to place it here. Oh, okay, there it is. And now I get to put a card out for a $2 discount. I said I was going to take this guy. So now he is out. So now anytime I take a 1 or a 2, I get to prepare a room. I still have to pay for it. I have to be able to pay for it. But I'm going to be able to take that action, which means I don't have to rely. Hopefully I won't have to rely on taking any 3s, which lets me have more options. I don't ever have to do that probably. All right, so that's the end of my turn. So now we're going to be on Leopold's turn. On Leopold's first turn, he is going to take, he checks on his first turn, he's also going to take a guest. He always takes the guest of the highest point value, as long as he has a room for that guest. Highest point value of 7, he's red. He has a room for them, so he takes that guest. Remember, he doesn't pay any crones. He doesn't have to do none of that. Okay, so again, we refill it, moving over, shifting down, very nice. Okay, so his first chart. The first thing we do is we check to see if he has equal or less guests than he has rooms. He has equal or less guests open rooms. So he has 1, 2, 3 open rooms. He has 1 guest, so that falls into the category. If he has more guests, he's going to take a different action. But since he has less, we're going to see this one. He is then going to take a 1, a 2, or a 6. Okay, so he's going to take whichever always has the most amount of dice. So he's going to take a 2. Now he has no need for resources. What's going to happen is he's now going to be able to place that many guests into rooms. So he's going to fill them really fast. And the other thing about Leopold is gets extra dice here. So he'd be able there's 3 dice, 1, 2, 3. It's the number of dice plus 1. So he'd actually be able to put 4 guests in. So no, he won't be able to fulfill all 4. He can only do 1. But the other thing he does is he takes those 2s away from me. Because my next move was going to take that many resources. 3, maybe pay 1 to get 4, 2 red, 2 black. That is a lot of resources to get, especially this early in the game. It's really nice. So he's screwing with me there hardcore. So he takes his 2. He's going to get to place at least 3. So he's going to place his 1. Okay, so he is going to flip over a red. Okay. Okay, so he's going to fulfill that order. He closes that room. He's... Oh, Oscar trying to speak. We're running low on greenbacks. His southern Louisiana accent he's trying. Okay, so he fulfilled the order. He's going to get 7 victory points. Okay. And then I already did this. He fulfilled the room. He also gets the benefits, if possible, from here. So he's going to get to flip over a room. His priorities are blue, yellow, red. So he's going to flip over this blue room. Okay. So that was his first turn. 7 points, 1 victory, or 2 closed rooms. Pretty crazy. So now he's going to go on his second turn. He's always going to choose a 4, 5, or 6, whichever has the most. He's going to choose a 4. So now he's going to roll one of these 4 dice. He's got 2. He's either going to gain 2 political favor or 2 crown. Okay, so he's going to roll the dice on a 1, 2, 3. It is on a 1, 2, 3. It's going to be political favor. Sorry, so 1, 2, 3 political favor. And then we look at the number of dice. If it's after the +1, it's odd. He's going to get a +1 on that. So he took the 4. Sorry, I can't find a 4 on the dice right now for some reason. Where are you, 4? There it is. Okay. So he's going to move. We roll the. There was 2 there. Oops, sorry. That's a little long there. Okay, so 1, 2 for the number of dice there, +1 because it was an odd number of dice. Okay. Oh, I forgot to take his guest. He's going to take the one that has the highest victory points. That's going to be this guy right here, 5. Okay, there you go. All right. And that is the end of his turn. So basically what we're seeing here is almost every turn he's going to be able to place a guest and then either draw for staff member cards for endgame victory points or add money and political favor. And money does count towards victory points at the end. All right, so now it's my second turn. I've got a whole bunch of 1s. I could just say, you know, enough's enough. I'll just take the 2. I'll get a red and a black. I could just say, okay, yeah, maybe I spend that 5, and I just put this guy down so that every round after this I don't have to pay money moving around in my market or my cafe. And since it's so cheap, I'm going to get its full effect. So yeah, let's do that. But before we do that, let's remember to add a guest. I've got a lot of red. Okay, I think I'm going to take him for $1. I've got to get a lot of red. I got to get a lot of wine, but he's going to give me 2 rooms for free, which I like a lot. Which, again, I'm not drawing that. I'm going to make it a commitment, guys. I'm committing to you now. I am not going to draw 3s this turn. And hopefully between this action and this action, I won't have to. Okay, I'm gonna try to stick to not pulling any 3s this game. All right, so that's going to cost me 1 crone because he was in the 1 crone position. Okay, and then I refill. Okay, here we are. Got another blue 7-pointer, which is going to go to him at the very beginning of the next turn because it has the most victory points. Okay, so now I take my turn. I'm just going to take this 5, and I am going to purchase the, let's see, this one we can read. Kellner, the Oberkellner, whatever that means. I'm assuming he's some sort of waiter. Okay, so now anytime I want to move food or drinks, goods, resources, whatever, instead of paying 1, it's going to cost me 0. Okay, so that's the end of the first round. So we're going to move this up. Okay, and then we're going to collect our dice. We're going to rotate this. So now he's going to be taking the first action. And we are going to roll. And we're going to see you in the next round. All right, here we go. Turn 2. We've rolled our dice. And I had just made that pledge to not take any 3s in this game. And look what the dice have done to me. So we're actually, we might be taking that trash can here in just a bit. Or possibly not. I just saw something I might do. You'll see in a second. So, all right. So he goes first, which means he's going to add a guest. He's going to add the guest with the most victory points. That is you, good sir. Okay. So he's going to be added. We're going to add another one. Game's on. There's been another better. I do declare. All right, we got another yellow here. Okay, very good. So now, on his first turn, we check. Does he has more guests than open rooms? Yes, he absolutely does. So instead of a 1 or 2, he is going to take a 3. Okay, so he's going to be able to open up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms. Okay, and he doesn't pay any money. He doesn't do anything I have to do. So his priority for opening rooms is blue, yellow, red. He's got a blue. If he's got a yellow, he skips it in the priority list and he goes right to red. He does normal placement. When you place, you have to build off of one you've already placed. He's always the top rightmost one that he can do. So we're looking between these two. This is the most upper. He's going to place that one, most upper, the highest one in the, I don't know, closest to the top right. Okay, so that's 1, 2 rooms, and then he checks the priority again. He starts with a blue room. It's going to be this one. Then he goes to a yellow room. It's going to be this one. Hold on. He was supposed to do, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've placed 1, 2, 3, 4. And now he's going to place another red. And he's going to already cover up this guy right here, which is going to give him a victory point. So he's now at 8. All right, so and that was a huge one for him. Look at all that he's got on his board. Wow. He's got plenty of room for all those guys. So that was a really nice round for Leopold, that jerk. Good for him, though. They all have the double agents. I'm not going down for this. All right, so now it's my turn, and I'm starting to need some resources, but obviously nothing came up there. But I think maybe I've got this end game where I'm going to get 2 points per staff, so I might as well take advantage and just get this staff out, right? So if I take this, hold on. I've got to take a guess first. All right, I'm looking. There's not another red. That kind of sucks. So that means I'm going to have to open rooms. But hopefully I'm going to be placing some people in rooms. If I can get that red in. So we're good there. So I think I have some flexibility here. All right, we're going to go with our theme. We're going to have a blue to fill. So we're going to take this lady because she's... Sorry, everybody. My morning alarm keeps going off, and I didn't realize that I was snoozing it, so it just kept going. So, all right, anyways, I'm going to take her. She's going to let me play Steph card for -1 and get a room for free, but I still have to pay it, but I get to take that action. So she's going to be my last guest. Now, I don't get to take any more guests until I start removing them, but hopefully I'm going to do that soon. But before I do that, let's refresh. Recyclops. Dwight. Now, he's someone you'd board game with, but you know he'd be a jerk for sure, but you might have fun. He'd be into it. All right, I've got my 3 guests. I'm going to take my action, which I was kind of long-winded about last time. Let's get moving. I'm going to take this, which means I get a staff card for -2 benefit. I am going to take this guy. He's going to let me use a one-time effect of getting 4 wine, which I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And there's a rule. It's been unclear. I mean, I can go back and check. But when you first get goods, when you first get food and beverage, I think it's if you take one of these two actions, they get to go automatically right in your guests. But here, in this case, I think I have to put it there first. Okay. So, but I've got this guy. So each turn, I'm able to spend one crone to move up to 3 resources to these cards. I'm going to use him to not pay any crones. Pew pew pew. All right, so I'm going to move 3. Let's move 1. Oh, let's do that. I wasn't thinking about fulfilling this one yet, but 2 and 3. Okay, so now I fulfilled 2 guests, and guess what? I've got room for those guests. So let's do it. I pay the 1 strudel for my blue. Okay. Oh, I put these actually in the discard above here. That's the spot I had them in, was for his staff members. Pay the strudel. I get 0 victory points, but I get a crone. And I close a room. He's green. He goes into any single one. I'll close this guy. Doesn't matter at all. Just the first one I touched. Then I'm going to fulfill her. She's going to give me 3 victory points. Okay. And she's going to let me put a staff card down for a -1 and open another room. And she needed a coffee and a cake. Coffee cake. Okay. And I get 3 victory points for her. Don't do the spin in the wave. Don't do the twirl. All right, I got my 3. Now I get to take the bonus. I get to pull out a card for -1. All right, so I don't need to get him just yet. Which benefit do I want to make? I'm more likely to take 5? Yeah, probably, because I'm building a shit ton of them. Oops, sorry, I'm building a lot of them. So I'm going to do this guy for a $1 discount, which means it's going to cost me 1 crone, dollar crones. They're interchangeable, right? All right, so do that, and then I get to open up a room. I have to pay its cost. There's a lot of yellow guests out there that aren't going to go anywhere because they're zeros. So I might as well place a yellow, plus that's in line with needing 3 of them. So we're going to place a yellow room. I still have to pay, so we're just going to, oops, sorry, we're still to pay, so we're just going to go here and not pay anything. But I'm now in that room. Remember I said those clusters, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a really nice one to get because it's going to give me 10 political favor. So it's that should help me get my in the last ones where you subtract 4 or 5 and 7. It gets really tough. Okay, so we took our guest, who we fulfilled. We took our action, right? We got all our bonuses, so now we're on to our second turn. So we're going to go back to back here. I have a red, a blue. No, I don't have a red. I don't have an extra red room. Sorry, I don't have an extra room because it's spoken for, so I have to take a blue or a yellow is my suggestion. So here, he's going to give me 3 points, but it's going to cost me $3. Not worth it. Maybe when he gets cheaper. So I'm going to take one of these guys. Do I continue with the staff? He'll take 2 strudel. Do I want a yellow? Oh, I'm -3. That'd be nice to get the end game guy out. Or +2 for 0. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, we're gonna take the Erbildauer. He's royalty in this game because look, he's the guy who's at the first table. So he's kind of a special in this game. Erbildauer. All right, so then we move these along. Dummies, morons, and idiots. Another red. All right, so that was my action, and it fits in line. I've got a lot of those. I'm definitely going to fill those up. So now the question is, what do I want to do here? I could take 3, just take 3 political favor, because next round I'm going to subtract 3. So if I up 3 and I go subtract 1, I will have enough to get the bonus. I can always work towards the goal of 20, but I just don't think I'm going to do it. It's really tough. And I'm set for resources now, so yeah, let's do that. Let's take this one, and I'm going to move up 3 political. 1, 2, 3. So I'm set there for this round. Hopefully I can build on it, start getting some cards that let me do that. Right now I've been really focusing on staff and rooms. Okay, so that was my second turn. So now we're on to Leopold. He's got room in his cafe, so he's going to pick the one with the highest victory points. When there's a tie, it's the cheapest. It's going to be this guy right here. He's going to place him there. Okay, now we don't have to worry about that guest to rooms ratio. We're going to come right over here. He's going to take a 4, 5, or 6, whichever is more. So it's the 4. On a 1, 2, 3, he takes political favor. Nope, he takes 4. So he's going to take 4 krone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 krone. All right. That is the end of our turn. So we're going to move the political favor once. Okay. We are going to switch our order. And we are going to roll our dice. All right. I'll see you guys next turn. Okay. Here we are. Start round 3. Before we get started, I kind of adjusted the rooms. I realized that maybe I wasn't playing the priority for his rooms correctly. The rules clearly state that he takes a room that he doesn't have in the priority of blue, yellow, red. It doesn't say what to do when he has one like a room of each type. So this rearranged one is following the priority of blue being more important. So I built to every blue that he was able to get. So I still only put out 5. Actually, let's take a look. Actually, this was an added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have to remove 1. We'll remove this one because they're rightmost up. I think the key is they want him to get to this area up there. So I don't know which of the 2 ways is correct. I'm rolling with that one. Just makes more sense that he's covering the priority. I don't know. It's something we'll have to message the variant creator. All right, so as we see here, I'm going to go first. Our roll gave us a pretty even thing here. I'm tempted to want to take a 1, 2, or 5 to get some sort of benefit. As we do know, we're going to do our political favor, lose 3. I should be still good, but I still want to move it up. But first things first, before I do anything else, I'm down a guest, so I got to look at what guest I'm going to add. So if I look at my goods, I just have a lot of red, and these ones are spoken for. So I have 1 extra red. So if we look over here, oh well, I could use that red to build this guy and get a brown. I do want to start dropping more. Do I want to drop more staff members? Sure, why not? That's one for free, but it's going to cost me $3 to get them. We got to start opening rooms. So I'm going to take some resources, and it looks like the only resource I'm going to take today is going to be red or black. So I think the best, safest bet is going to be this guy if I want to keep filling up rooms. So we'll take him. We'll refill. Oh, the shareholders meeting. Michael didn't know what he was getting himself into. All right, so I picked my next guest. Now I'm gonna pick my resources. Well, the only resource I need is a white. Can't get a white right now. So maybe I take that staff member and I just try to drop another staff member. Open up rooms. I said I wasn't going to take any 3s. I'm going to live by it. So let's just keep going. Let's see where it takes us. So we're going to take this 5. Oh, sorry. Place it here, which means I get to do a discount of 2. I'll do this guy. I don't ever gain any money. But I took the 5 action, which means I get 2 more favor. 1, 2. 2 more favor. Okay? That's really nice. I like that. So now it's going to be his turn. He's going to check his equal or less guests, then open rooms. Yes. So he's going to take a 2 or a 6, whichever is more. The ties go this way, so he's going to take the 2. He's going to be able to put 3 guests into rooms. Oh, we skipped the taking a guest phase, right? Because he's full. So his priority is green, yellow, or green, blue, yellow, red. So this green guy, he doesn't have any yellow, so he's going to place him in here. This one right here. So he's going to get 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to get to draw a card. If it's a end game score, he'll keep it. Let's see what it is. It is not. And then he's also going to get 2 political favor. Oh shoot! I've been moving the wrong one. So he should be at 7. Right, because I was here. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Something there. He gains. What was it? Shoot. 2. 1, 2. Okay. That was his first action. Oh, he gets to do 2 more guests. He's gonna do all 3 of them. I don't know what I'm talking about. So he's gonna put these 2 in the upper ones here. Oh, and he got 2 for covering up that one. So he's going to get 7, 10, 12 points. 10 is 23, and 2 more is 25. Okay. He's also going to get to close another room. His priorities, I'll just keep following that priority blue. I'll go all the way over there. So he's going to clear these 2 guys out. Discard them. Okay. So now it's his turn again. Now he will take a guest. He's going to take this 7 guest. Okay. And again, we load up. All right. Now he's going to take a 4, 5, or 6, whichever is the most. 4 is the most. Remember, we're going to roll on 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to gain 5, 6, so he's going to gain 3 money. 3 krone. 1, 2, 3. 3 krone. That was a 4, wasn't it? Okay. So now it's back to me. I still can't. Oh, I should have done this last turn so that I could have chosen a guest. So we're playing solo, so no one say can't. So I'm going to pay my 1 to put at least 3. 1, 2, 3. I can do that. Doesn't really matter. I can only do 1, but I'm going to do him for now. So he's going to go into this yellow room. I do not get any victory points, but I get to do 2 rooms of a max value of 2, so that means level 1, level 2. Okay? I get to do it for free, so I'm assuming I'm going to do it in this row. So I go ahead and discard him. I need another yellow. There's a whole bunch of greens out there, so it doesn't matter. I'm remembering that one of my things is to get as much yellow as possible and 2 rows straight up. So why don't I do these 2 yellow? Okay. So I'm going to grab 2 more yellow. And I'm going to open this one and this one for free. So that was pretty good. That was a good move. And then I also now can fulfill him, which is going to let me close one of them. Okay, so now I've got 2 yellow. He's going to just be discarded. I'm going to get 1 victory point and 1 brown. So 1 victory point and 1 brown. Give that red back. Okay, so now I got a little bit. I have some brown to work off of. So now what guess do I want? Well, I've got that other yellow. Drop one for less than 3, get a white. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that one. And I could fulfill it right away. And it's free. It's checking all the boxes. Alright, so then we're going to move these guys down. Pick another one. Okay, so now I'm going to take my action. I'm looking at here. I eventually need to get resources, but I don't think that's the time now. I'm not going to do this guy because I'm not going to get him because I'm going to be able to place him down for that. So that leaves opening rooms or doing a wild card. How about this? How about we discard a card and roll these? Because nothing was great. All right, so we're going to reload. 2, 2, 1, 4, 4, 6, 3. All right, that's a little better. I think I'll take this one. All right, so I can take 2. If I spend $1, I'll get 3. Do I need 3? Yes, because I've got 1, 2 to go there and a brown. So I need at least two more red. So we're going to 2 red. We're going to pay the 1 so we can have 3 of them. I'll do 2 red, 2 wine, and a coffee. Okay. Oh, and I did that resource, so those 2 red get to go here right away. 1, 2. Okay. Now I can pay my 1 to do 1, 2, 3. I've now completed this guest, so I'm going to get a white, which is the last one I need for this guest. That's really good planning. Yeah, huh? I planned it that way. And then I get to put a guy down for 3. He's my last one, so that's really nice. He's going to be 2 points per card. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 is a good number. All right. So I have to spend 1 though because it was a -3. All right, and that is the end of that turn. Oh no, it's not. We've got to do our political favor. So first things first, we're going to get the victory points for where we're at. So that means I'm going to get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's going to get 2. 1, 2. Now we're going to subtract 3. 1, 2. Oh, he doesn't move backwards. That's right. He doesn't move backwards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, which means I'm going to get 2 of any kind. Two goods of any kind. So let's see what's out here. Brown. There's some white and black. Some white and brown. I want to say I'm going to take a black and a white because they're harder to get. So I'm going to take a cake and a coffee. A cake and a coffee. So now I got a lot of cake and coffee here, 2 and 2. That feels pretty good. All right. So we've completed that one. And that's the end of turn round 3. All right. See you next round. All right. Here we are. Start around 4. I have no more staff cards. I've played them all. So I think the focus that we're going to have now is getting resources, opening rooms, and getting guests in them, and getting some sort of bonus and being able to go from there. I'd like to get some blue guests real soon, so I can take advantage of that +1. But right now we are at the first turn for Leopold, and Leopold has less or equal guests to open, so he's gonna take a 1, a 2, or a 6. He's gonna take this 1 then. Okay. Oh, first, hold on a minute. He's gonna take a guest. So the guest with the highest value is this 4. He takes the cheaper one. Oh, that's a good one. But that not exactly the one I was aiming for. All right, so then now he's going to place. He's got 1, 2, 3. He can place 3. He's just got 2 to place. He actually can't place this yellow, but he can place this green. Green's going to fill a blue room. Okay. So now he is going to get 4 more victory points. And he's going to get 3 more politics track. And he's going to get to close another room. So now he closes this room. And that tells me that next round he's going to be opening up some more rooms. We discard him. And we replace. Still no blue. This is not helping me out at all. Not in the least bit. Okay. So now it's my turn. Gosh, there's just no resources in this game. 1s and 2s have been so hard to come by. So the question is, I'd have to pass twice in a row to get anything different. So I might as well take one of these actions. So I'll take this one. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll pay $1 to make it 5. 5 political. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is more about this last one, which is going to give me another double per staff. So I'm going to get 24 points if I can make sure I'm up here. Here, I do get to draw another one. I'll get another one, so it's actually going to be 14 each time. So 28 points is what that all those staff cards are going to end up being for me, which is a really nice get. Okay, so I chose that 4. Now, oh, I always forget to get guests. It's so embarrassing. So I need to get a yellow because I have a red. This yellow is going to cost me 2. Let me get another guest. 3 of those. This green. No, this guy I could almost get right away. It's $3. He's another red though. I don't know. Oh, I did forget looking here now. I closed this room. That is a group. One red is $1, so I'll gain that $1 back. All right, so with that $1, that must have been a sign. 2 of, I don't know, this. It's either one of these two. I don't know which one. I guess I'll get the yellow one, so that's going to be $2. 1, 2. I'm taking that yellow one. Moving that down, drawing another one. Okay, so took my guest, took my turn, did it out of order because I'm a champ. And now we're going back to me. I really don't want to take another 4. I can't take a 5. Don't necessarily need a 3. So I'm going to discard and pass. So I'm going to discard a card, a number. Okay, you know what? And actually the smart thing to do would be to get rid of a 4 or a 5. I'm going to get rid of this 4. Alright, so because I know on his turn he's going to take a 4, but before he takes that 4, he's going to take a guest. He takes the highest valued one, so that's going to be this 4 that we see right here. I cannot grab those. Oh, did we find another one? Are they? No, close, but no. Okay, so he takes him. We rotate down. Blue, I'm coming for you, ma'am, because I want to take advantage of that, which means I'm going to have to open a blue room soon. All right, anyways, now he's going to take his 4, which is going to be 1, 2, 3. He's going to roll it. It's a 4, 5, 6, so he's going to get 1, 2, 3 more money. And remember, for him, money at the end is just straight points. Okay, so there's that. Now it comes back to my pass when I'm going to roll these. Let's hope for lots of 1s or 2s. Oh, that's a pretty good roll for 2s. 6, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that really works well. I can get some more black and red, and that's what I need. The only thing I'm going to miss is this brown. Hopefully I can get that brown somewhere else, but if I get my blue, she's going to, and that's what I forgot to do as well. We're going to do it. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. We're going to take her because she's 7 points. She's not going to last. So we're going to do it. We'll get the $3 back. It's all about getting that blue. So now let's put it in there. Another blue. Oh, and she lets you get a staff member. Draw one and play it for less than 3. Anyway, so I'm going to do this one, which is going to give me 3, which would be 2 red and a black. I need 2 more red. I don't necessarily need 2 black, so let's do 2 red and a black. 2 wine. Make your dreams come true. Oh, such an awkward moment. Oh, and I took a 1 or a 2, which means I get to open a room, which is going to be a yellow, so we can get that last prestige, right? Get that yellow. So we're going to get another yellow, and that's going to cost me 1. Uh-oh, now money's getting real scarce. It snuck up on me like that. Alright, so I took that action to take those 3, and those 3 can actually go in right away because I got them from, so 1, 2, 3, and then I can pay 1 to move these 2, and all of a sudden I don't even have enough resources. But I got this one. This is great. This is going to let me open more rooms. So he's going to go in this red room right here. Okay. and I get to put 2 rooms out for free that don't cost anything. So that's really nice. Okay, so he's done. Goods go back. They're starting to become a mess over there. Whatever, don't care. So now what rooms? I need to have 4 red, 3 yellow, and I've got 2 red. So maybe these 2 rooms, because I'm trying to build 2 straight up. I could do these 2. I've got a blue. I need to get some reds then. Okay, so let's do a red and a blue. Okay, and we'll go up. Sorry, this one and this one, and I'll get a victory point for doing that one. Yeah, I'm at 10. Did it. Okay, so that was the benefit of placing her. That was my second turn. That's it for this one. Sorry, guys. So, yep, I'm going to advance this. I'm going to return these. Flip them. And at the end of this round, I'm going to have to move down 5, which seems to be okay. I'm going to roll these. And I'll see you next round. Well, I complained about no resources, and the very next roll, look what happens. Wow. It's kind of what's crazy about this game. You never know what dice are going to come up, and we're going to have an interesting effect here. The second turn for Leopold always takes a 4, 5, or 6, and there are no 4, 5s, or 6s. So my gas time, I'm assuming he's not going to not take a turn. So the way I'm going to play it out, I think, is I'm going to discard a card. Oh, there's one up here that I forgot to roll. Okay, so that might be the 5. Oh, all right, there you go. Now we know. All right, that little guy just saved the day. I was going to have to make a snap decision. I don't know if I'm good at those. All right, so I am going to go first. At the end of this round, I am going to move back 5. I'm good there, so I'm going to get the benefit of placing 1 down. I need white and brown, cake and strudel. I've got 2 black. So let's see, what guess should I take? I think I'm definitely going to take this guy right here. I'm not going to be able to pay for him right away, but I got the blacks. And he's going to let me get 2 more guesses and $3, and I'm really low on cash. And I've got a red room now. So move them all down and add another guy. It's going to be in green. So there's lots of green. That gives me a lot of flexibility there. So now I am going to... Oh, the problem now is, like, if I take a resource, I'm not going to be able to pay for any of these rooms up here, which is going to be horrible. But I can pay for one of them. Yeesh. Oh, but I'll get $3 once I get her placed, and I'll be placing her this turn. So, all right. So first, I'm going to take this one, which is going to give me 1, 2, and I'm going to spend a third. No, because I need white. I need white, and like the third one's not going to give me white, so I'm going to take a brown, a cake, and a strudel, 1 of each. Okay. Hold on, they're lithium. He just disappointed a whole bunch of kids, and he's like, whoa, these batteries are lithium. Oh, Michael Scott. All right, so I use that one to get a brown and a white. I can place those automatically right away, which is going to be the white on this one and the brown on that one. No, let's do this. Yeah, because I want to get closer to doing that. All right, so I fulfilled her. I took a resource, so a 1 or 2, so I get to place another room. I have to afford it, which means I can only do 1 of these 3. Let's do let's do this blue, because I'm going to want another blue lady. Alright, so let's do this blue, grabbing the blue resource. Okay. Alright, so that was that bonus. Let's pay this lady off. She's going to get placed. Put her in a yellow. Getting closer to my 4 and 4, I guess. I don't think I'm going to make it, though. Alright. And I'm going to get myself 4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get to add a guest for nothing. I'll take this lady right here. to do the blues, and I'm going to get 3 political. 1, 2, 3. So now any other political I get is going to be 1 victory point. That's probably not going to happen, but what's done is done. All right, so that was my first action. Now it's his first action. Oh, I forgot. I got to replenish this because I took an extra guy. Whoa, I've never seen this. All green. That's disgusting. He's going to take the most expensive of that green, which is Ruder Yui. Some of you will get that. All right, and then we replace blue. Okay. So now, does he have more guests than he has open rooms? Yes, so that means he's going to take a 3, which means he's going to open up 4 rooms. All right, so let's see. He's going to open priority, which is yellow. 1, 2, 3, and then that blue, 4. I'm just following the priority. Like I said, blue, yellow, red. If I can connect to a blue or a yellow. Oh, hold on, though. Hold on, though. He doesn't have any reds, so he has to make one of these a red. So I'll take that one back, and he'll make this one a red, because I think that's the furthest one he could have gotten to. No, that's connected right there. Boom. And he gets 2, 3 victory points for that placement. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So, got him placed. Now we're going to go over here. He's full with guests, which means he won't take a guest for a second turn. He's going to take a 4, 5, or 6. He's going to take this 5. Which means he's going to draw 1 staff card. It's not endgame, so he doesn't get it. So I've gotten really lucky. He's got 0 staff cards, which is really nice right now. So I know he's like, what's showing? The only thing he's going to score here is what here. He's put a lot of work in, so he's going to have a nice jump. But hopefully I get one of these, and I'm going to double up this really nice. That's going to be my big play, I guess. We'll see how it works out for me. All right, so now it's my second turn. I need a lot of black and white and a little bit of red. So let's take care of that red and black right now by taking this one here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that means I can get 2 and 2. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So 2, 1, 2, and 2. Okay. And I got those from there, so I get to place them right away. So might as well. I gotta get money. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I didn't get a white though. I really needed a white. I guess I didn't need it just now, huh? I could take the risk and doing that for $3, and I've got 1 for a $3 discount. So yeah, let's do it. It's free. So I'm gonna put these 2 here. Okay, that way you can get another one if I want. Although I'm starting to think at the end here, I got to be really picky choosy, because each guest left in my cafe is going to be -5 points. So I got to be careful in these next 2 rounds to make sure I can fulfill these orders, because that's a backbreaker there. I could get, -15. That negates one of these bonus things. It negates all that stuff. So I got to be really careful here. So let's just fulfill her. All right. So she's got 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to give me 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to let me draw 3, keep 1 at a $3 discount. Okay. But before we do that, let's close our blue room. I guess I'll close this one. I think I'm going to close that one just because I have a better chance of completing it, and 2 rooms will give me 5 victory points. So we'll see. Although this is going to give me 3 victory points. Now this is more mathematically beneficial, I think, without doing actual math in my head. So I did that. So now I'm going to draw 3 staff cards. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what we got. Okay, so I got a nice end game. I get 4 white cubes right away. Oh, that's really nice. And this 6, you get to take it with no money, and it adds a 6 each time. No, that's not going to be too beneficial for me now this late. I got to think either, do I need that boost of 4 white? This is going to be a decision, guys, because I need 3 white to fulfill these 2. And I don't know how much more white's going to be coming. Or this end game, which is going to be, for each blue room, I get 3 points. Right now I only Completed, closed. I now only have 1. I should be able to get 2. That's going to be 6 points. So what's going to be more beneficial? I think it's going to be this, actually. I didn't think I was going to say that going in, but let's do it because this is going to give me a little more flexibility on my resources. So I'm going to take him, and he's going to be another 4 points. That card's going to be 4 points for me. I'll put it here so I don't encroach on Leopold space. I'm going to use it right now, and I'm going to get the 4 white, the 4 cake. Okay. And I'm going to discard these other 2. So she proved to be pretty helpful, I think. I got those resources I need. I've got a little bit extra flexibility going into the last round because I've already got enough resources for these 3, for these 2 more. So I can try to focus on something that's low resource and maybe bump up my political, open more rooms. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Oh, I've been forgetting about this. I completed a blue, which means I get to jump up 1, which means I get a victory point. Boom. Killing it. Killing it on the political track. All right. So we've taken both our turns here, as you can see. So we are in a political year, which means we are going to score first. I'm going to get 9. He's going to get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Has anyone noticed how nice these wood cylinders slide? There's no jumping and diving, jipping and japping. They're just moving. Yeah, feels good. All right, now I'm going to subtract 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He doesn't go back. I get the benefit of drawing 3, playing 1 for $0, which is really going to be a 4-point play for me. 1, 2. I'm going to draw in 3, and I get to keep 1. 1 for every closed room. So that's going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 8 points. 5 points for each completed top to bottom row. I don't think that's going to happen 2 rounds. It's less guaranteed, but it could be 10 points. And then 6 for a black each round. So now I'm going to buy this one, this end game, 1 for every closed room, because that's just likely to stay. So I'm going to discard these. We've done our political. We've done everything. So let's return our dice. Swap. He's going to go first. We will advance our round marker. And then I'm going to re-roll these, and I will see you next round. Here we are, round 6 of 7. Only 2 left. Leopold's going to start us off. He has equal number of guests and rooms. So that means he's going to draw a 1, 2, or 6. Now this is an interesting one. 6 has the most, so he's going to take a 6 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can move 4 guys. That to me, that doesn't make that +1 thing is so weird, because when is he ever going to have 4 guests to put in? But hey, he's doing it. So he's going to place all 4 of them. So it's first things first. He's going to get 14 victory points. 10 is 48. And 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 52. Okay, that's a big jump for him. Here, he's going to draw, or he's going to flip over a yellow. He goes with the most expensive one. He's going to flip over a red. And a green. We'll just go into this one over here, the rightmost one. Okay. Now, does he have 4 red? Nope. 3 red, 3 yellow. If he gets 1 more red, then he's going to be able to place on this bonus. He needs a couple more rooms, and he needs a couple more dollars. These 3 have been really hard for both of us to achieve. All right, so next he's going to draw 2 staff cards. No end game. No end game. Wow, we've been pretty lucky there with him not gaining. He's going to gain a guest for free. It's going to be this 4, this blue. Refill that. Another blue. And he's going to get another guess for free and 3 political favor. 1, 2, 3. Now hold on a minute. Yes. And then he's going to take this green one for 2. And a red. That's what he needs. It's low victory point though, so he probably won't grab it. Okay. That was a big round for him. He had 3 guests completed. Oh, Michael Scott is Jesus. The Antichrist. Okay, so that was his first turn. It's now my turn. I have to open a red room and put a red guest in. I've got one here that should be going in soon. I gotta get these 2 done because I need money. I'm really low, so I gotta get some white. So I'm gonna be drawing that one and getting 1 white to get $3. Oh shoot, I forgot. I just got all this white. Okay, so I should be clear to choose whatever I want. So let's look up here. Again, I've only got 2 more rounds, so I got to be very careful about having too many guests. He's going to give me absolutely no benefit, so I can't do him. I think I'm going to do one of these 2. Maybe I'll do both of them. They're cheap. Strudel is easy to get, and I should have an extra white. So I think I'll take this guy first. Okay. Slide these. And a blue. Okay. Now, what number? I'm going to take this to get my browns. I'll take these right here. And that's going to give me 1 brown, 1 white, or 2 brown. We're going to go 2 brown so we can afford that other. We can afford this guy and get 2 more rooms back to back. I chose a 1 or a 2. So I get to pay 1. No, 0 to place here. We'll place that other red because we want to get that 4 and 3, right? Okay, so now for free I can move. Oh, that brown and white I could have placed right away, couldn't I have? So we can place here and here. And then I can move 3 for free. And I'll move 1, 2, 3. Okay, that 1 is left over for this guy to get next. All right, so placing. I can place all 3 of them. All right, so I need 4 red, and I've got 2 red, and I need 3 yellow, and I have 3 yellow. So this red guy is going to go up here. Okay, so let's do it. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's do it in the rhythm of how we just did Leopold. Let's do victory points first. So I'm going to get 12 victory points. 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now I am going to close rooms. I'm going to include a red. I have a blue, which then completes this one. So that means I'm going to get 5 more victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to do this yellow for this green. No, I'm going to do this red. I have to do this red because I want 4. Now, yes, 1 red. Yep, very good. So those are the 3 things. Now I'm going to get my bonuses. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get 2 political favor. And I get to draw 2 guests for free. So I guess I'm going to pull him. He's my plan to get another room real fast, real quick, real easy. And the second, oh, no, they don't. Yes, they refill. Brown for money, Brown and black. All right, we'll do this guy. I just think brown's might be the easiest thing to get if we get there. All right, so that's everything. So now I'm going to discard my resources and cards. Oh, Michael Scott. How many times you make all the... Okay, so that was my first turn. Oh, I gotta refresh this. There we go. I've got a yellow and a blue room still to fill. Oh, here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. So that means I get to place right there. I got 15 points. The game will say to do it right away, but for some reason I just do it at the end. I don't think it really matters. I'll just keep doing what I'm used to. All right, so now do I want to take a guest? Are there any of these that I really, really want? Well, I don't think I'm gonna get 2. The other thing that I could try to go for right now is that 2 sets of closed rooms up to down. I would need a red and a blue. If I take a resource, that means I am going to get to open one of them. Okay, that means I would need 1, 2, 3 guests. So I think I need to take one more. So, Let's take this red guy. I don't know why. No. I don't know. I just don't think it's going to be really tough to get all that brown. I think I got myself in trouble there with that. Okay, we'll do it. This might be a bad choice, but I need to get 1, 2, 3 more guests to get these 2. So if I'm pushing for something, if I'm trying to achieve something, that's what it's going to be. Yeah. So, all right. So that was my guess. Now I have to take my action. I am going to take. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 brown, 1 white, 1 red. So I think I gotta take some brown, and I'll spend $1 to make this be 2, and I'll take a brown and a white. Okay, brown and a white. And this can go here and here, and this can go here. Okay. I used a 1 or a 2, so that means I get to open a room. I'm going to open up, doesn't matter which one, but they're going to cost me 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to open up, it doesn't matter, the red, which is going to give me 2 victory points. 1, 2. Okay, so now I can place this guy, and I'll just place him in the highest one, just for victory point's sake, and I get 1 political point. Okay, that was my second turn. So now it's Leopold's. He's going to take a 4, 5, or 6, whichever is most plentiful. 5 is it is. He's going to draw 4 staff cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take a look. Did he get any? Nope, no endgame. My lord. We've been really lucky with him not getting any endgame stuff. This could be a mopping of him. If I pull off this 2 rows and I get my double staff bonus and he doesn't get any on there, it's going to be a major whooping of Leopold. Show that boy who's boss. All right, that's all we have here for this turn. So we're going to turn the dice back, rotate first player, and move that marker up. One more round. Hey guys, here we are for the final round. Just organizing. Oh, we needed those browns. For sure needed those browns. That is the truth. Oh, and he's going to, if I take the 1, I'm going to be able to get that last red. So I just need these 3 browns. I'm going to get both of these. Oh, this is coming together really well with this dice roll. How super exciting. And it's my turn first. I'm not going to take any more guesses. Oh, do I push it? Do I push it? If I get this yellow, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow, which would give me 10 more. Oh my gosh. So let's take a look here. I'm going to take this as my first action. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3. If I pay an extra $1, I can't because I need 3 to place a room here. Unless I can pay the 1 to make it 4, put this first guy in the yellow, take that guy. So how many brown would I get? Because I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to pull that off. I would get 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to be 1 brown short from being able to do that. Oh, the other option is, we could do this. If I take the red in my second turn and pay 1, I get a red and a black. I have a red and a black there. So that would mean I would need 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get 4 brown, a red and a black. So let's do it that way. Let's take this guy. Oh, but hold on. His room color. This green is going to go into... Oh yeah, no, because he's red. Did I close the wrong guy last time? I think I did. I think I should have done the blue. So let's just take that back because I said just for victory points. But I had this green, right? And I could have put it anywhere. Yes. Let's do that blue. I should have done the yellow. In all reality, to get my... Again, I'm playing solo. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to put it in this yellow, which means I've completed 1, 2, 3, 4, which means I get 10. 1, 2, and that means I'm going to get 8 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, this is a first for me. I have never passed Leopold before endgame scoring. The only time I've ever passed him is in endgame scoring. So I am either really killing it or he is really sucking. I'm not too sure which one yet. I'm going to have to go back and watch this thing because it's become all just a blur to me. The banker. This is probably one of the worst episodes of The Office. It's like the flashback episodes where they just play clips from the past. I think maybe writer's strike had something to do with. Who knows? But I'd like to blame it on that, not the show itself. All right. So I'm done cheating, solo cheating. So let's go forward here. I'm going to take this action. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to pay $1 to make it 4. Oh, I was going to take this guy. That's right. Okay. Let me finish filling back in. Okay. So now, here we go. I'm taking 4. I'm paying 1 to get 4. Yeah. To get 4 brown. Sorry. I think I forgot to take... Actually, I took the resource. So I should be able to build one of these, but I need to build this one, but I need $3 to build it, which I'm not going to get until after I place this guy, which I'm going to do right now. So 1, 2, 3, go there, and this one will go there. So on my next turn, I'm going to be short a red. Why did I not see that? Oh well, that's my fault. All right, I'm going to lose out on that. I'm going to lose points. Oh well, that's my bad. I didn't realize. Oh, unless I can take he's going to take the 6, so I'm not going to be able to use the 2. It's going to be that. I'm going to be down. Oh, I could go for a reroll. I could risk it all for a reroll. So I'm going to do this guy, and he's going to close up this red. Yes, which is going to give me a 2-room red, which is going to be $3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to get $4 for completing them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did all that solo cheating for nothing, I think. We'll see how it all plays out. All right, so that was that for him. Now it's going to be Leopold's turn. He's going to take a 1, 2, or 6. No, he's going to take the 1. We said we have a chance. This might happen. All right, so he's going to take the 1. He has two guests, and he has 1 room, so he's actually not going to place any. Wow, that was kind of lucky. He's just going to open up. He's actually not even going to take the 1. He's not going to take the 1 because I forgot to check here. He only has 1 open room, which means he's got to take rooms, which means he's going to take number 3. Okay, so now let's see where he's going to take rooms. Priority is blue, or rooms he doesn't have any of. He doesn't have any blue, so he's going to put a blue here and get 2 points. Okay, now he's got a blue, now he's got a yellow, so he's going to need a red. His red's going to go here. That's going to give him another point. That was 2 rooms. He was going to have 4. So now that he's got each type of room, he's going to do this priority. Blue, yellow, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So he's placed his rooms. All right. We were really lucky there. Now in his second turn, he's going to take a 5 or a 6. This is where he got us. Whichever is more plentiful, he's going to take the 6. Oh, that's where he finished us off. Couldn't get it. Well, I think I'm still going to have a good score, but he's going to take the 4 action. So he's going to roll, and he's going to get 1. Oh, because it's 1, 2, 3. So he's going to get 1, 2, 3. Plus 1 because it's an odd number. There's some real weird rule about if it's an odd, the number of dice after +1, and there's 1, 2, 3, he gets +1 political. So it's really weird. You have to double check that rule. But I know an odd numbered dice gets +1 on the political favor track, but not the money for some reason. Okay, so he screwed us there. It doesn't matter about him taking a guest. He doesn't lose them, so I'll just do it in case I'm tempted, which I'm not going to be. And we'll fill in here. All right. So now it's my turn, and I'd have to come up with 2 red and a black somehow. But that's not going to be possible. I'm going to get my 1 red. So at least... And I can't even put him in a room. Oh, I mismanaged this poorly, guys. So it's going to be a -10 decision here. Boo. Oh, my gosh. That was so bad. Well, no, because if I take the resource, I can open up a red. All right, yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to take this one here, and I'm going to pay $1 to get 2, and I'm going to get 2 red, 2 wine. And then the night with some wine, gentlemen. I'm going to place here. I did the 1 or 2 action, so I can place a room. I'm going to place a red right here. It's going to cost me 1. Now I can place them in there. That's going to close that one up. And it's going to give me 5 krone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flashback to Casual Friday. All right, so I'm coming down to being one coffee short. Damn it, so close. But what are you gonna do? I wouldn't even had another guest, so I don't know. What am I complaining about? All right, so that's everybody. So now let's do the political track. I'm gonna score 9. He's gonna score 8. He's gonna score. I'm going to score 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he's going to score 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That was painfully hard to figure out where they were going to be. All right. Then we're going to subtract 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Now we get this, which is doubling 2 for every... 2 times the number of cards. 2 times the number of cards. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 2 is going to be 16 points for me. 10 and 6. All right. And this game has a 75 token and a 150 token. So it's really weird. I think because of the size of the board, they couldn't get them comfortably to 100. So they went with 75. So I've crossed the 75 mark. 16 times 2. He doesn't have any. So boo-hoo for Leopold. This is going to be a butt whooping. All right, which then brings us to end game scoring. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself those 15 points for this. So that's going to be 10 and 5. Okay. And that's the only one we reached. I talked about feeling good, great, or awesome, and I just feel good at this point. I don't feel great because of my fail. All right, after I do that, I'm going to receive my staff card victory points. Okay. I think I have 2 end games. So let's do this one first. I get 1 point per occupied room. So let's see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to get 12 more points. 10, 11, 12. Okay? So I'm going to do all my stuff first, then we're going to see where Leopold lands. I'm going to see victory points for my occupied rooms. So 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 points. That's going to be 55. Wow, that's a big jump. That's a nice one. I'm going to receive 1 victory point for each crone I have. I've got 12. 10, 11, 12. Then I'm going to lose. I don't have any leftovers, so I'm going to lose 5 points for this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. All right. So that's my score. 75 plus 62. You do the math right now. I'm not going to do it just yet. All right. So Leopold, he's not going to get any points for that. So let's count up his occupied rooms. Staff cards, he's got none either. So occupied rooms, he's going to get 4, 8, 11, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. He's going to get 25 there. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 25. Okay. He's going to get for crones 10. Okay. Oh, and I forgot he got his 75-point chip. All right. Occupied room, crone, leftover dish. He doesn't lose points for guests. And that's it. That was a drubbing. I took care of him. You're welcome, everybody. You don't have to deal with Leopold anymore. I drove him out of business. So that was Grand Austria Hotel. Hope you enjoyed it.